I'm still remembering my first day in school. Actually, not my first day in school, but my first time learning Portuguese. I remember the day. Actually, like, I remember before going to the class. It was in 2007. It was at the beginning of 2007. I don't know the exact date, but I remember like before going to the class, I was telling my mom that I was really concerned because I didn't know like anything in Portuguese to write in Portuguese. Like I didn't know how to write in Portuguese, and that would be like the first time that would be writing Portuguese. So I didn't know like how to write in Portuguese. So I was really concerned. I remember that there in the classroom, the teacher she wrote the things on the board, and I would see the letters like the letter B, the letter A, how to say these letters in Portuguese and stuff like that. And I remember that she gave me a piece of paper. Her name is Lidia Prado dos Santos. That's her name. She gave me a piece of paper, and in that piece of paper was my name. So she taught me how to write my own name. So I would have to write my name. This era was really horrible. That specific day, like when I had my first lesson in 2007, the first lesson was not like that bad. Actually, like I could overcome the situation. After like the rest of the lesson were horrible. That was a horrible time in my life. But yeah, like on that day I could survive. So, but I really thought that the day would be even worse. Actually, like the days prior this day and the days after this day were absolutely horrible, terrible. Um, because I was drowning in the pool, and I will never forget these things because I have to give value to my family because I grew up without my dad and mom, so I really know how it feels to don't have a family, and I like being near people that don't care about you. So. If you have someone that cares about you, you have to give value to that person. You can't lose. You can't afford to lose the person. You understand? So it's like that's the best thing that we do. So yeah, that was a memory that I have. I remember one day that I was in school, and that was like a fair in school. Sometimes like we would have some events at the school, and the day we had some stalls, and we had pizza. Like I remember the smell of the pizza, like it was absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. I remember like my lunchbox that sometimes I would have to bring to my school. I remember some snacks. I remember that I would go to the supermarket with my mom from Buyuna, and I would buy the biscuit, the waffle of the cow. There was a cow, and on the package would be the image of a cow. I remember that, and yeah, these are some memories that I have. I think that I kind of remember like my last days in school in 2012 because that was the first time that I would be leaving the school that I had been studying for my whole life. Because in 2012, I was in the fifth grade, and 2013 I was going to the sixth grade, so I had to go to another school. And yeah, I kind of remember, yeah, the school. The school was really terrible. Um, Fortunately, like I am an adult right now, so I am independent. But yeah,